Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Mohan's Teaching Corner. Today, we are going to discuss about the existentialism. It is a part of your philosophy. It is a foundation of education for your deputy DEO and diet lecturers and those who are preparing for NTA, NET examination and for the B.Ed and D.Ed and other competitive exams. So let us start. So what is existentialism? So it is an individual choice and freedom, and it is existence, precedent, essence, no or fixed meaning. So authenticity and responsibility. So see, existentialism places an individual at the center of their own universe with the complete freedom to make choice that define their existence. So it is totally depend on individual. It is the center of individual of their own, and it is a complete freedom and choice given to the individual. This is a existentialism. So uh, existence and precedes essence. We are born as a blank slates and define our essence through our experience, choices, and actions. We are not predetermined to do anything. So, no fixed meaning. For existentialism, there is no meaning. So, life has no predetermined purpose or inherent meaning. Each person must create their own meaning through concise choices and actions. Then it comes to the authenticity and responsibility. See, being true to oneself and accepting full responsibility for one's choice are the central tenets of existentialist in philosophy. So, key beliefs in existentialism. So, no inherent purpose. Women are not born with a predetermined purpose or destiny. Okay, it is a self definition through action. We are define ourselves through our choices and actions, not through predetermined characteristics. So confronting life's obscurity. So despite life's inherent unfairness and absurdity, we must create meaning, living with purpose. We must face life with courage and create our own purpose despite the void. So, main concepts explained simply. Then, absurdity. So, life doesn't have any set of meaning or purpose. We feel this absurdity when we want life to make sense, but it doesn't make them seems to be care. So freedom, we are completely free to choose what we do, what we believe, and what importance to us. The freedom can feel great but also a bit of scary. So responsibility, because we are free to choose, we are also fully responsible for those choices. We cannot blame others our fate for how things turn out. Then authenticity. This means living true to yourself, not just doing what others expect or what society tells you to do. Bad faith. This is when we trick ourselves into thinking we don't have a choice, avoiding our freedom and responsibility by pretending we are just following orders or external purpose. So famous existentialist thinkers Jean-Paul Sartre, Albert Camus, Simeon de Beauvoir. So here Jean-Paul Sartre is a French philosopher who coined the existence precedes essence and explores the concept of radical freedom and responsibility. And then it comes to the Albert Camus, French Algerian philosopher who explored the absurdity of life and the need to find meaning despite the meaninglessness. Then uh, Simone de Beauvoir, French feminist philosopher, who applied the existentialist ideas to gender and developed the theories on freedom and oppression. So, apart from other influenced thinkers like Soren Kierkegaard, Friedrich Nietzsche, and Martin Heidegger provide the early foundation of existentialist thought. So, existentialism in education, it is a child-centered approach. So, education focus on the individual student needs, interest, and personal development rather than standardized curriculum. So, freedom and self-care. Students are encouraged to make their own educational choices and take responsibility for their learning journey. Then flexible curriculum. So there should be a no rigid syllabus. Learning is adapted based on individual student needs, interest and questions. So what is the teaching methods in existentialism? It is Socratic method, dialogue based learning, case study and self-reflection, freedom centered learning. So, Socratic method. Teachers use the probing questions to help the student to discover the truth for themselves rather than simply providing the answers. Then, dialogue based learning. Open discussion encourages the student to express their views, challenges ideas, and develop their own perspectives. Then, case studies and self reflection. Students analyze real life situations and reflect on their own experiences to derive meaning and understanding. Freedom centered learning. So, no fixed rules or methodologies. Learning approaches adapt to support individual authenticity and responsibility. And then, what is the role of teachers, students, and what is the criticism on existentialism? So, teacher here as a guide. So, teacher facilitates the student journey towards authenticity. The teacher acts as a mentor rather than authority or figure. So, create space for student to make choices. Then, student as a self creator. So, it makes the independent educational choices of the student. So, learn from mistakes and experience. So, focus on how to live, not just what to know. So, some of the criticism in existentialism. It is too individualistic. It may neglect the social responsibility. Then it seems to be pessimistic or confusing to some students. So it lacks the scientific foundation and practical structure, difficult to implement to traditional educational system. So despite of criticism, existentialism inspires the deep thinking, personal responsibility, and authentic living. So valuable in education, literature, philosophy and self-development. So this is a small presentation which I read for you. Okay, listen and again and again, that will be helpful to you. Let us see some of the multiple choice questions for your competition exam purpose, and it's like a recapitulation for you. So let us see what is here multiple choice questions. Let's read and observe. So what is the central idea of existentialism? A. Essence precedes existence. Existence precedes essence. Man is born with purpose. Reality is fixed. The answer is existence precedes essence. The answer. Then, which philosopher is the most associated with the phrase existence precedes essence? So we already read. So options are Friedrich Nietzsche, Albert Camus, John Paul Sartre, Martin Heidegger. So the answer is John Paul Sartre. Then what does bad faith refers to existentialism? A. Being honest with others. B. Living authentically. C. Avoiding responsibility by confronting the roles. D. Believing in God. The answer is avoiding responsibility by confronting two roles. So, who is considered the father of existentialism? So the options are Soren Kierkegaard, Simeon de Beauvoir, C. Gabriel Marcel, D. Rollo May. The answer is A. Soren Kierkegaard, considered as the father of existentialism. Then, according to the existentialism, meaning in life is A. Given by society, B. Predetermined by God, C. Created by the individual, D. Found in religion text. So the answer according to the existentialism, life meaning in life is created by the individual, option C. So what emotion is often associated with the existential freedom? A. Anger, B. Joy, C. Dread, D. Hope. The answer is dread. So Albert Camus' famous work that illustrates the absurdism is A. Being and Time, B. Second Sex, C. Myth and Sisyphus, Myth of Sisyphus, D. Nausea. The answer is the Myth of Sisyphus. Which of the following is not method used in existentialist teaching? A. Socratic dialogue, B. Case study, C. Literature method, D. Question answer method. The answer is lecture method, not used in existentialist teaching. So what is the role of teacher in existentialist education? A. Authority of figure, B. Knowledge transmitter, C. Facilitator or self-discovery, D. Disciplinarism. Okay, the answer is a facilitator of self-discovery, the answer. So existentialism emphasizes the education should help the students to A. Memorize facts, B. Follow rules, C. Accept fate, D. Make responsible choices. The answer is D. Make responsible choices. Which is a common theme in existential literature? A. Trump of science, B. Search for objective truth, C. Struggle for meaning, D. Celebration of tradition. The answer is struggle for meaning. So according to Sartre, acting as a typical waiter is an example of A. Authentic self, B. Fat faith, C. Freedom, D. Existential dread. The answer is, according to Sartre, acting as a typical waiter is an example of bad faith. Answer B. So which of the following films explore the existential themes? Options are A. Matrix, B. Avenger Endgame, C. Harry Potter, D. Jurassic Park. The answer is A. The Matrix. Then the existentialist thought despair result of A. Fear of failure, loss of external identity, C. Religious doubt, D. Rejection by society. The answer is loss of external identity, option B. So what is existentialist view on discipline in school? A. Strict rules are essential, B. Punishment help build character, C. Students should have complete freedom with responsibility, D. Discipline is a teacher's job. The answer is a student should have complete freedom with responsibility. So thank you for watching my channel. Please do subscribe and watch again and again. So the philosophy is a little difficult. However, please listen and again and again, which will be helpful to you and you are going to succeed in your exams. Thank you for watching my channel. All the best for your coming examination.